Oh, what a terrible message. I can't believe people say that in 2025. If I had to book a sales call today from scratch with no leads reaching out or no hot inbound leads, here's exactly what I would do to get a call booked in the next 24 hours. Now, most people, they think that they need a big audience, they think they need ads, they think they need loads of systems, loads of funnels to just get one call booked. And that could not be further from the truth. The truth is, you can book a call in a day, and probably more than one call in a day, if you know two things: where to look, what to say. There is no ad, there is no funnel, there is no amount of followers that could make up for you not knowing how to talk, how to probe, how to qualify, how to pre-frame a prospect before you get them on a call. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process that I would use to find hidden leads and prospects that you can book onto a sales call today. Now, what is a lead? Most people actually get this wrong. Most people, they think a lead is someone who has shown interest, filled out a form, opted into an ad, but really, this is half of the truth. Now, to me, a lead is someone who shows interest or expresses interest in your content, in your service, even if they haven't reached out yet. Now, this actually includes new followers, people who like your content, people who engage with your content, people who engage with your stories, or anyone that engages with your content that is someone who fits into the profile that you obviously want to work with. Now, if someone follows you that fits the bill, they fit the type of person that you help, that person is a lead. They did not follow you because of your Hyrox time, your physique, your hair, your abs, your car. They followed you 99% of the time because they see that you help people exactly like them overcome the problems that they are most definitely facing right now. Now, the issue is that most people, firstly, have no idea how to engage with these people, and secondly, they have no idea how to take this person from the first message to booked onto a sales call whilst fully being pre-framed and qualified. Now, me personally, I categorize my leads into two categories. You've got active leads and you've got passive leads. Now, active leads are people who make the effort to raise their hand and to basically signal that they need help. Now, they can do this through engaging in your story polls, pressing your call to action buttons that you probably put in your story. They can fill out an application, or they can opt in to a free resource. Now, ultimately, these leads are warm and they are ready to talk. So if you're not contacting these leads, you are potentially missing out on a couple of sales calls booked today. And then we've got passive leads. These are people who have necessarily not yet reached out for your help, but we both know that they're watching. Now, these are typically people who are new followers, people who interact with your posts but never seem to DM you, or they are your long-term followers that have just stayed silent for however long they followed you. Now, these people have not taken action yet, but the issue is that they are never going to take action because most coaches do not know how to start a conversation with this prospect, with this type of person, without coming across as salesy and pushy. Now, inside my sales academy, I give people the step-by-step framework, the step-by-step approach to turn passive leads, long-term followers, into paid in full clients. But for now, I'm going to show you a very natural way to start conversations with these type of prospects. Now, let's just think about your followers for a minute. Let's say you have 6,000 followers. The truth is that thousands of them could be potential clients. So let's actually break this down mathematically. So let's say that 25% of your audience just aren't a fit. They're family, they're friends, or they're just people that are just not a fit for you. That's 1,500 people. So that leaves us with 4,500 people left. So of those 4,500 people, let's just assume that 50% of those people aren't a fit, or they're not in a position to buy, or they're just not applicable for our coaching service. Now, that is 2,250 people who are potential prospects, potential buyers, potential clients. Now, let's just say you message 10% of those people. That's 225 conversations. Now, let's just say, for instance, you book 10% of those onto a sales call. That's 22 calls. Then let's just say, for average sake, you have a close rate of 50%. That is 11 new clients. Now, sales is not a numbers game, of course, but you do have to be aware of your numbers. And the numbers aside, your problem is that you have leads, but you just lack the necessary skill set, the frameworks, the knowledge, the know-how to turn the basic set of mathematics that I just listed out into a reality. And just a question for you, if you learned how to turn 11 people this month into a client, let's say they don't pay in full, let's say they pay monthly, how much extra additional revenue would that be for your business if you learned how to turn those potential clients into paying clients? So let's just say, for instance, you charge £100 a month, which hopefully none of you do. That is 1.1k. So not having the knowledge to get those calls booked and those deals closed is costing you just over £1,000. And that's just if you charge £100 and get no paid in fulls. Let's say you charge £200 and you charge 6 months up front. You get the picture. How much is not knowing costing you in your business right now? Is it more or less than 5, 6k? I'd probably argue it's more. Now, this is how you can actually start conversations without feeling, being, or coming across as salesy. Now, the easiest way for you to start booking calls today is to target followers. And more importantly, target new followers and followers that have followed you for probably 3 to 6 months. Now, these are the warmest people, and they're probably people who, if you cross-reference, have engaged with your content, your stories, your polls, and everything like that. So really, it's just about opening up the conversation with these people. Let's just say, for example, you have a new follower that comes in today. Let's just say that for argument's sake. Firstly, we want to check if they fit our ideal client profile. If they don't, that's fine, we can still message them. But if they do fit the ideal client profile, then we definitely want to message them. So there are a couple of openers that we can use that keep this very neutral, very low impact, and very casual. There are 3 I'm going to give you, but I'm just going to give you 2 so you can try and split test both of them. So the first one that I would advise you use is you message them, hey, with their name, thanks for the follow. If you pop me your email, I'll send you lead magnet, whatever that may be. So that's the first opener. The whole goal is just to get them to reply. Then the second opener that I would use, obviously try both of them, is I would say, hey, with their name. Obviously, thanks for the follow. I'm guessing you followed for some content to help you with whatever you help people with, whether that's weight loss, weight gain, whatever that may be. Now, again, the whole point of this is for you to just get the conversation opened and get that person entered into a conversation with you. Also, I can't wait for people to start stealing this and making reels about what I'm just saying, because obviously my stuff is that good. I don't joke about that. Now, there is something called the prospect thermometer. There is basically the step-by-step instruction on who you should message first, last, etc., and the whole way through. But I'm not really going to go over that because I don't have time. And truth be told, it's kind of something I cover in my course and it's quite detailed, so I'm not going to give it away for free. Now, the number one mistake that people make whilst trying to turn leads into calls is how they sound. They sound too transactional, they sound too salesy, mainly because they're following a script. Now, I have genuinely seen some people's first message to prospects being, hi, thank you for the follow. Did someone refer you or did I pop up on the explore page? Firstly, what a load of shit. There is zero value, zero utility, and 0 point in that prospect replying to that message. The reason why is because it's all about you. Oh, where did you find me? They don't care where they found you. They care, can you help me? Yes or no. So that's just something to bear in mind when you're trying to send new messages. And if you have a mentor that has put that on the script, then you should leave them. The second thing people tend to say is, hey, thanks for the follow. What are your goals? Anyway, with these messages, what you are doing is you are pushing people away before they even have the chance to message back. You're not making the conversation about them. You're not making the conversation about how you can help them. You're making the conversation about you, your business, and you're trying to take information from them before you've given them any value. Now, instead of trying to take information and ask people where they found you and how they came across you and all that shit, it's firstly, establish trust. Give them something for free, help them for free, build rapport. And if and only when you've done that, you then can move on to getting the information that you need, asking the probing questions, qualifying someone. There needs to be trust established and value exchanged in order for them to start opening up to you. Otherwise, they're just going to view you as another coach, slide in their DMs with the same script and the same mentor. Obviously, they don't know that, but we both know that you are the same as someone else with the same mentor, same script. But obviously, I've highlighted that mistake to you and I've given you a solution. So you should take this away, put this into your DMs and get a call booked ASAP. But first and foremost, you've done the most important thing. Watch this whole video, sat around, listened, made notes, and you've made yourself aware of the mistakes you're making that are holding you back from getting more calls booked. Now that you obviously know where to find leads and how to message people, you now need to know the step-by-step system to take that person from the second message all the way up to sending the money over and paying you in full. Now, if you click the link in the description, there's going to be an option for you to book a call to work with me one-to-one and have a bit of a sales breakthrough call. Now, on that call, I will show you the exact step-by-step process, how you can book 10, 20, 30 qualified sales calls per month and close them at 70% or more. Now, if you're in a position where you want to stop guessing, stop relying on external things, and actually give yourself the internal power to accomplish what you know you deserve, click the link, book a conversation. If you don't want to do that, cool. I'll catch you next time. Thank you for watching.